In this video, I will be playing a game about power washing until you fall asleep. Throughout the video, I will be talking in a calm and slow voices. Before we start, I want you guys to write down what time is it and where are you guys watching this video from. Without further ado, let's lower the volume until you can barely hear my voice. We have a new mission today. This mission is about a shooting gallery, and I did try a little bit of it off camera, off screen, just to find out what it's like to play this level. And there's something super interesting about this level. Watch this. There is something we can watch this, all right? Yep. We actually can play the levels. We can actually just play the game. This is genuinely a game that we can play, actually. So that's why I'm gonna do the inside in the very last. I want to clean up everything, and then we are gonna do the inside as a game from ourselves. Now, other than that, I finally figure out how to play this game without tiring my fingers, which was I finally figure out how to do the hold, which is oh, I meant to say the toggle. The toggle button is actually right click. Right click is the toggle button. If you guys remembered in the very first episode, I couldn't figure out how to play with toggle, and I was saying about my fingers, my hand cramping up because of holding like mouse one, and I finally figure out. I tried playing with the controller yesterday, and I realized when you play with a controller, a toggle is available. So I realized there must be a way to do it in mouse and keyboard. So I finally look into the settings, and I saw that the toggle button in mouse and keyboard is actually right click. Now, I did actually experience something a bit funny, a bit weird, I would say, yesterday. Is the fact that when I was playing on my own, I wasn't recording a video, right? I was just testing out features, I was just playing around with the settings. It's a different feeling. I really thought playing this game while recording and not recording would be the same. I was gonna record yesterday and have it uploaded like right now, but I was very tired because I just got off from work yesterday, so I decided, you know what, let's not record today because I'm very tired, and if I were to record, the quality of the video would be terrible anyway. So I decided to not record, and so I was just genuinely playing the game for the enjoyment of it, like for the game of it, right? And I thought I've been playing this game for the sake of it, but when I actually played solo, like without making a video, it's genuinely a different feeling. Like there's no, my brain is actually isn't busy talking to the mic, and my tired body is just like it doesn't feel as tiring to play a game when not recording for some reason, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how what I felt. So maybe there's more to come. Maybe there will be more session of me just playing the game without you guys knowing, because I mean it's honestly much more enjoyable. I can't lie. That's the truth. That's how it is. Just how it is. And yeah, so I think for the sake of my health, the sake of my longevity, playing this game as in playing this game the way it's meant, like a relaxing video game, nothing stressful about. It's a beautiful thing actually. Weirdly enough, something to experience For real. Oh wait, let's not do the inside right now. We're gonna do the outside. I think the roof is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I think the roof's gonna be a bit clunky, a bit weird in a good way. I'm gonna do it in this pattern. Seems fun. Yeah, that is actually like pretty satisfying. Not gonna lie, chat. The dolls on the wall, they're gonna need some revisit because this technique, they only works on flat surfaces or like kind of flat, semi-flat surfaces. On a not so flat surface, it's just not as good. So I don't recommend doing this on a not so flat surface, honestly. Yeah, this is actually pretty fun. It's like 7:40 a.m. right now as of recording this video. As I said, I was gonna record the video last night and have it uploaded nighttime still, but having the video done ahead of time would be very nice. So yeah, the fact that it isn't, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time because I would still need to edit and match the audio, and then I would still have to do the thumbnails. I would have to do a little bit of adjustment in DaVinci after this, recording things. And also rendering will take some times. Rendering takes the most, it's like the hidden cost of recording a video. When I'm planning to hit record, I estimate the amount of time that's gonna lapse. Like for example, I want to record for 1 hour, right? For example. But then actually getting it uploaded would actually take like 2 hours because the production time that requires for the video. For things like audio, I need to take care of the audio, I need to take care of a couple of things like rendering. Again, is the hidden cost of time in video making, I would say. What is this? Is this just it's a way for us to get up. Okay, we're gonna do that later. We're gonna do that later. Can we travel, or is this not allowed? Right, it's not. Okay, we're not doing soap right now. That's a bit weird, isn't it? We're not doing soap. Wait. Can I move these? I don't think. Alright. I want to talk about coffee now. Coffee. A couple of things that I want to talk about is coffee. I'd also want to talk about difference in voice while recording and how the time of day affects the quality of the voice that you guys are listening to, which is my voice. So let's talk about coffee for now. The thing about coffee, I think I'm genuinely addicted to it. I cannot go a day without caffeine. And I don't know whether this is good or not, but I feel although there's no, if consumed properly, right? If consumed properly, the time of day and the dose and the time of day of caffeine is the drug. If you can manage drinking it on the correct time of day, also drinking it what's the word for it? The time of day and the dose, which everyone's dose is different, by the way. I consider myself well, I didn't, I didn't consider myself to be sensitive to caffeine, but apparently when I compare to my friends how they are affected with caffeine, I think I'm actually pretty sensitive. I thought I wasn't. I thought I was like normal, like standard default, but then after talking with my friends who also loves coffee, who drinks a lot of coffee, then I realized that I might be actually pretty sensitive to caffeine. So I must be careful when it comes to timing and doses. So yeah, that's why I genuinely drink coffee like early in the morning. Therefore, the caffeine can run out by like afternoon. Yeah, so that the caffeine would run out around like 3 p.m. ish, I think, or at least like 4 p.m. would be like my my time of trying to cut down, of trying to like having the caffeine last, the last half time of my caffeine in my system around that time. And it's very hard to actually measure it because how would I measure caffeine in my body? I don't have a tool for that, if there is a tool for it. The way I do it is I just if I wanna I just do 6 hours before. There's no actual like I don't know the actual scientific way of this. It's just what works for me by trial and error. It My caffeine usually runs out after 6 hours the last time I drank it. So if I want the caffeine to run up around 1600 or 4 p.m., I would want so that the last time I'm drinking coffee would be around 10 a.m. And it also works if you want to have it later. For example, sometimes I would still be drinking coffee until like 2 p.m. There are times when that happens, but that's a different case because I would be microdosing. Now, what microdosing is, right? This is a whole different topic now. It's crazy. But the general idea of it is instead of drinking all your caffeine in a span of like 1 hour, sitting an hour in your in your desk working on something, right? Instead of drinking it all in one go, right? You would sip on it very, very little, it bits by bits throughout the day. So that's the idea of it. So instead of drinking the whole thing in one go or around 1 hour, the amount of coffee that I would be drinking would be the same. I would still be pouring like 250 milliliters of coffee to my cup. I measure it. Yes, crazy, I know. I would drink like 250, sometimes 200 when I feel like the day is gonna be an easy day. If work is gonna be light today, I don't actually drink much. And if I don't actually have work for today, I would actually drink less caffeine for less caffeine, right? That was the idea of it. So usually I started drinking my coffee around 7:30 today a.m. and I plan to have the last sip around after lunch, so around 12ish or 1 p.m. ish. Yeah. So the idea is you would be sipping the coffee throughout a window of time. For me, it would be 6 hour, and it could be longer. Or if things are easier, it would actually be longer. So I would be drinking less and less throughout the day. Now, what this fixes, the main problem that this fix of caffeine is the jitteriness of coffee. Oh, I missed a lot of spot. Oh, that's yeah, okay. Yeah, we're not doing no soap anymore, man. We are not doing no soap anymore. Never mind. That's gonna be very annoying to deal with. I don't want to deal with that in the later stages of the game. That's gonna be super annoying, dude. Like little bits that I left for some reason. Okay, I need to get closer. We're gonna worry about the roof later. Not now, not yet. So yeah, as I was saying, microdosing caffeine, what it fixes, the problem that it's trying to fix is the jitteriness that you get out of coffee. The spike, the instant spike, right? I do not want instant spike. Sometimes I do on certain schedule when it's very packed and I need the energy right now. I drink a lot more instantly, like a different volume. But when it's when the work is my workload for today is pretty spread out, then I would be carefully sipping the coffee throughout the day in a very controlled manner too, from my thermos of cold coffee, right? I prefer cold coffee, so it's gonna have to be kept in a very special bottle of mine that pretty good investment, I must say. It's been a while since I bought that bottle. That's been keeping like I can like have a cold water in there for like 12 hours and it would still be cold. That's how good this bottle is. I love it, honestly. It's a very good bottle. It's not Hydro Flask, it's not. It's the same concept, but it's not. I even bought this way earlier before Hydro Flask was popping up everywhere. So yeah, that's the thing about microdosing. It's trying to fix the jitteriness, the instant spike of energy of caffeine that you would feel if you were to drink it all in one go. So that's microdosing. I like it. And when I'm microdosing, when I know for the next hour the work that I have is gonna be extra, I would drink a bit more for that session, just to accommodate the amount of work that is gonna come in the next hour. So that's how I do it. I think it's a very stable way of drinking caffeine. Like I hate the jitteriness of caffeine. I do not like it at all. I genuinely like coffee, not for the caffeine. I like it for the taste of the coffee. So I often drink decaf too, because again, I hate the way that the jitteriness affects you. So sometimes I drink decaf, but decaf just I cannot find the beans, the certain beans that I want from a decaf coffee. So yeah, I want a certain beans. I want a certain flavor, but that flavor of beans just does not exist in the decaf world, unfortunately. So yeah, not much I can do about that, really. So I just have to deal with it. It's not a big deal, by the way. It's fine. Sometimes I just have to buy coffee every once in a while. Well, honestly, most of the time. I mostly buy my coffee instead of just making them on my own. Even though I do have the tools for it, but it's the fact that the flavor it's just different. They have the recipe that they made is just I like it so much. And I think here's something that I notice about coffee, right? While we do this, wait, can we just get that? Did we miss a spot here? Is that? No, yeah, that wasn't. That was not a spot. Whee! All right. Excuse me. Why were you there? The number one thing for me when it comes to coffee, like lattes and all that, and flavored coffee, like sugary coffee, the main thing that I worry about isn't really the flavor, but it's actually the texture. The texture of the drink. Is it thick? How thick is it? And after all the texture, I then worry about the taste because I have this specific coffee brand that I like purely because of the texture of it. If I were to judge the taste of it, the taste is actually like decent, but it's not good. There is other coffee shop that has better taste, better uh, taste profile, but I keep on coming back to this specific coffee brand because the way they make the milk, because the way they set the milk, the way they fancy up all the texture really makes the whole drink come together in a very nice way, in a very like I can't I keep coming back to this specific brand of coffee. Yeah, so texture is really a big thing for me, and it's just not in drinks, in food. It's also the same case. I also often like worry more about texture in the food, the crispiness and the way the food feels in your mouth it's actually a bigger factor, I would say, in the way I judge a food. Who was that YouTuber who says about texture? Oh, Joshua. Joshua Wiseman made a book about texture over taste, and I absolutely agree with it. That is such a good way of saying it that just makes sense. Texture over taste. I vouch for that, man. That's a very good way of putting it into words. Okay, I think we've done all the sides now. We're gonna do the front side. I think we're gonna need a ladder for this one. Gonna go up here. Excuse me. All right. So this is gonna be a bit tedious because it has ladderings on it. Oh, it says powers wash. Oh, that's clever. Power wash simulator inside the game. I've got to say that's pretty clever, honestly. Big up devs. Okay, we're gonna soak this all up for now. We're gonna do this later. We're gonna wash it down later, not right now. But I think it's okay to just cover it up and soak for now. Alright, is this a piggy bank? It looks like a piggy bank. Or is it a bunch of different animals? Yeah, I think it's actually a bunch of different animals. Right. Okay, let's get the other side now. Okay, I don't think I've done that side yet, so we're gonna have to revisit. And a little bit of angles, and we need some angles from here. Right, okay. Yeah, that's what happened when you have like a bunch of nooks and crannies. Right, we're gonna do this now. We're just gonna attack this from one angle for now. Yeah, satisfying as hell. Right. I think the upper side of this bubbly thing is not clean, so that's why it doesn't give us the ding yet. We're gonna have to get that from the roof. We're gonna do the roof next, by the way. This highlight features is okay. It's actually a bunch of different animals now. Finally there we can see it. Because it was so dirty before. We finally wash it down and it actually... Why is it stuck like that? Oh. Must have been me, man. My bad. I shut it up like that. I made it so... Yeah. Oh. Oh, it can be moved. On purpose. Okay, then. Doing this from angles to angles is actually, I wouldn't say easier, but made more sense would be the word, I think. Okay, we're just gonna get that. We're gonna have to get that from the roof now because that's impossible to get from below. Right, we're gonna do the inside last as I've stated before. We're gonna keep on that. This is gonna be the most fun too. Look at this. Yeah, we're gonna do the roof now. Go up on the roof. Up. Alright, we are up on the roof. Let's see. I wanna go from the top to the bottom. We can do side by side too. Like, we can do each side and then go to the next side and then go to the next side. So we have 4 sides in total. That actually also make a lot of sense to do it that way. Oh, yeah, this also, I think this is also a bit easier. Right, okay. We're about to run out of soap. So we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to wash this down first. Right, wait. Alright, let's go from the top. Go to the side. We're gonna do the small triangle first. We're just not gonna care about the other parts, not yet. We're gonna go through it bits by bits to make it easier on our head, on our brain. I think we can do, yeah, we can use it without the extension. Right. Then we're gonna hop on up. This is exactly what I meant. We're gonna have to clean up this block. Alright, we're gonna go this side now. I don't think we need to soap it up. Yeah, we're just gonna have to be really careful to not leave any spot on these bits. You can just constantly check by pressing Q, so that's fine. Alright, almost there. We are almost to the next side of the roof here. Let's see if we left anything. Nothing. Cool. Clean job. W job. Oh, left something there. Right. Right, we're gonna do the front side last because it has the most texture. Yeah, it has the boards on the front, so we're gonna do that bit last. I want to do the easy one first. Right. What? Okay, let's not miss any parts here. Let's not miss any of this little nook and crannies. We missed this part. Hold on. We can use the widespread angle. I guess. Sure. But to run out of soap again, so we need to be very mindful of it. Right, okay. Oh, It's just some. Let's go from the top now. Go to the side. Let's see if I don't use the extension. Okay. Okay, it doesn't have the range for that actually. It needs help. Right, okay. Let's do this bit now. Cleaned up. Cleaned up. I had a dream about... It's a weird dream, bro. No dreams has never been not weird anyway, so... I had a dream about... I was on a car. And for some reason, I was trying to get that car onto a ship. Like a big ship. A big ship. And the ship was about to go. And the traffic was crazy. And a friend of mine paid me like a decent amount of money for some reason. I don't know what, I don't even know what's happening, dude. So yeah, if any of you guys know how to read any dreams like that, that's what happened. I don't think it make any sense. Maybe it's just that money has been on my mind a lot recently, so that's probably a reason why there was this friend of mine giving me money for some reason. I don't even know why. I didn't do any job for him, so I'm not sure why he gave me any money at all. Okay, we're almost done here with this side. Ah, yeah, we're gonna have to pass this back one more time. Right, alright. 2 more sides. What if we just... Yeah, you know, what if we just do this instead? It's gonna be very slow. That's gonna be too slow. Right. I'm gonna do this onto this levels. Right. We're gonna go next. Alright. So we need to go... Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, the other day when I was playing this game also, with a controller, I realized that, you know, in the first couple of episodes, I was saying about how fun and efficiency cannot be in the same sentence. I think that's really true, because the other day when I was playing this game, so I was with a controller, and I realized that I wasn't playing it in the most efficient way, if that makes sense. I wasn't playing it in the most efficient way. I was just playing it in the easiest way. Like, because when you're using controller, your movements are different. You have a different patterns of movement. So I was moving a bit differently then when I was with a controller. So yeah, I was just moving in a way that it is easiest for the controller, and I realized I was having a bit fun right there. So yeah, I wasn't doing the most efficient. I was just doing the easiest one, the one that makes sense with the movement patterns of a controller, and I find myself having fun. I don't know what to tell you, man. That's just what happened. Genuinely. Alright, okay. Almost done here. We are at 40% finish on this map. Okay, up. Right. Okay, let's get this rooftop first. There will always be bits that I missed on this, like little ledges, little flipping sides that just, it's very hard to see sometimes. Right, we have the front now. I think I want to do, wait, let me just clean this first, right? I want to go with the boards first. Yeah, let's do the board first. Let's finish the boards and then we can go ahead do the other parts. See, oh yeah, we missed this. We missed that. Yep. The top was the thing that I said earlier. Definitely the top was missing. Oh, there's some spot missing there. Oh, I don't want to fall. Can I ride this? No, you can't. I can't ride those bikes. Alright, we are about 47% done. That's weird, because that means there is so much more surface inside. Well, maybe if we count the game as surfaces, I think it would be the same, because 50% would be like the middle, right? However, the amount of ledges, the amount of surfaces that are angled in a weird way, the amount of surfaces that's gonna take a couple of passes, because the inside is much more detailed and it has a lot of nooks and crannies, so that's gonna require a bit more time and attention from our end, which is gonna be fine because it's a video game and that's the whole point of the game, is to power wash. So there's no reason to try to skip the power washing part itself. Alright, let's go from this side now. Alright. Okay, flip. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we can go like this. Go from this side now. I think we're clean. True and true. Right, I think we're just gonna have to do the roof now. Right, okay, let's try a different strategy. We're gonna do the bottom bits first. Oh, it's so annoying. Yeah, it's so annoying. Having this like little bits that is just not washed. So we're just gonna soap it up again, because not using soap more often than not will result in different spots just missing all over the place, and we don't want that at all. We do not want that at all. Let's get this bit done. Let's get the upper parts. Let's do this ledge, this little ledge and little ball thing up here. If you guys are not asleep yet by now, a little bit of a reminder: lower the volume even more. If you still are finding it hard to sleep, reminder: lower the volume even more. Lowering the volume of the video really works. I'll tell you that much. Alright. Almost there. Almost all the way to the top. Right at the top. Okay. We're gonna do some spot that we missed and wash it down. Wait, I want to make sure that we do not miss anything on the top here. Yeah, okay. Right, okay, we do have that cleaned up. We would not have to come back up there. Can I? Yeah, I need to step down a little bit. I was too close there. Alright, I think we can, yep, we can do without the extension because we are close enough now. Oh, that's a weird sound. Listen. Weird sound. Okay, let's go through it backwards, right? The other way around. Wash it up. Okay, we're almost done on the outside now. We're just gonna have to do the inside next. Let's go. I think that's all on the roof and outside. I'm spamming Q right now and nothing is being highlighted. So I consider the outside finish. Let's go continue on the most exciting part, which was the inside. Right, how are we gonna do this again? Soap it up first. Oh, what is that? Okay, let's do this per walls. Let's do floors first. Right, let's do floors. I want to do floors first, and then we're gonna continue to each side of the walls, the inside walls, and then we can continue with the background. After the background, we're gonna do, well, what else? What else would there be? The inside roof. Oh yeah, we haven't done the inside roof. And then we're gonna do the toys thing. This is just delayed gratification by design on my end. I'm not like I do the best bits last, you know. Save the best for the last type thing. You heard? Right, let's keep on doing this. Alright, we're gonna do the floor. Keep in mind, we are only gonna do the floor. This is included, of course. I'm just gonna do it like bottom side. I'm not gonna like floor only. We're gonna do bottom side first. And of course, we will get some other things by accident, because oh, we ran out of oopsies. Yeah, we're gonna have to wash it down. We're gonna have to wash this down. Oh, you guys were not clean. I forgot. From the other, it was earlier. Yeah, I washed you down. Yeah, I wasn't really thorough enough. See this? Nice. Okay, good. Is there a ledge here? No, it's not. There's no ledge. That's just nice. It's a weird jump that we have to make. Right, here's the problem. Okay, yeah, I think doing side by side first is gonna be a problem, because the game give you soap for every time, like every time it dings, right? Every time you complete a certain object, the game give you more soap. And if we were to cover up the whole entirety of the floor without actually washing it down, that would result in us running out of soap, actually. So that's not gonna be good. However, I realized that there are panels in this flooring. As you can see, we have the green panel and we have a blue panel. So I think we can test it out and see if they would give us some soap if we complete a panels. So we'll find out about that. Some soap on the green ones. Right, let's do the green one first. I think that's it. Yeah, that's the whole entirety of the green bits, I believe. Yeah. I'm starting to feel like my monitor is... Yeah, I feel like my monitor is too low. Like my neck is looking down on it too much. I think it's time for me to like make the thing a bit higher. We'll do after this video. We'll find out. Okay, apparently you can't. I don't think. I'm pretty sure we finished. Oh yeah, okay, we can. All right, we're gonna do the blue panel next. Blue panel is this bit right here. Yeah, my head is tilting down too much, which over time would result in neck pain when sitting down too much, and we don't want that. We hate that. I don't like that. Maybe we can fix it a little bit by... Let's adjust my chair a little bit and have this microphone a bit higher. Yeah, okay. I think this is correct right here. I think this is a bit nicer. Hold on, let me just adjust. All right, yeah, this is a more stand-up, a more upright position, which feels uncomfortable at first. That's the thing about sitting upright, is it's instead of... Think about it like this, right? If you were to sit down like a shrimp, it would be very comfortable at first, and then over time it would be painful. After a couple of minutes, like 30 minutes, it would be painful. If you were to be sitting down upright, the comfort level, if sitting down like a shrimp, the comfort level would be a 10. Sitting down upright, the comfort level would be a constant 8. Like, it's not extremely comfortable at first, but it will stay like that. The amount of comfort level throughout the sitting session would actually be constant. So it doesn't fluctuate between uncomfortable and then comfortable, uncomfortable and then comfortable again. So yeah, that's my experience when making this video, because I have to sit in a prolonged amount of time, and then you'd have to edit videos, you'd have to do thumbnails and all that. That would require me to sit down for a couple of hours. And mind you, my day job is very physically active, so I don't actually sit down a lot. So that's why sitting down isn't something that I nailed yet. So it's something that I'm working on. And I heard, it's not I heard, I read somewhere on Squat University. Was it Squat University? I forgot. I read it somewhere about the fact is there's no such thing as the best posture when sitting down, because by design human are not made to sit down in the first place. So you sitting down is like, it's already wrong in the first place. The premise of sitting down is not correct. The natural way of resting would be squatting. So the argument here is there's no such thing as the best sitting posture, because truthfully, sitting was not in our genes. It doesn't exist. Sitting as will always be a struggle because it's not natural for our body to be sitting down, if that makes sense. So, what would be the best sitting posture, right? Like, how would you sit for a prolonged amount of time? The correct way of doing it is actually to be constantly changing posture. So, what that would mean is you would be sitting down upright for a couple of minutes, and then after you get tired of sitting down upright, you would slouch, right? You would do the shrimp posture, you would slouch down, and then after you get tired slouching, you're gonna move a bit to the side, find something else more comfortable, and then after you get tired of sitting down to the side, you are gonna be changing to another posture, maybe go back to sitting down upright, right? You just need to constantly cycle this sitting posture is what he's trying to say. And I think it it works. It does work for me at least. I can say for myself that it does work. So maybe you guys need to try it. The fact that there's no such thing as the best sitting posture. The best sitting posture is the one that is constantly changing. That's how he said it, and I think that makes a lot of sense. Because I tried sitting upright for a long period of time. It gets tiring also. And then if you were over time, even though you were sitting upright, even though it is a bit more stable, the feeling of tiredness, it's a bit more stable, but you will still get tired over time. So that's why I think having it constantly change is the closest that we have to actually not sitting down, because humans were not designed to sit down for 8 hours a day. We were designed to move, we were designed to walk, we were designed to be constantly moving, hunting, gathering food, foraging, and all that. And the fact that modern human is just sitting down all day, every day, and then in the, in when you go back home, you're in a car, you're in a subway, you're in a train, you're in a public transport, you would also be sitting down. Yeah, even though it felt nice, but our body is actually designed to be constantly moving, not just standing upright also, right? Not just when I say you're not supposed to be sitting down, the opposite of it is not to be standing all the time. It's actually to be moving all the time. Whether that's walking, running, whatever, but constantly in motion. Because think about it, we have we have the best endurance out of every hunters there is. We have the best endurance amongst our competitors as predators. So that has been our main strategy of hunting, is to tire down the prey. We don't necessarily the fastest one. We're not really the fastest one. We're not the most vicious one. Well, we could argue about that one, but when it comes to hunting, brute force has it was we brute force is not something that we do. We don't run up fast like cheetah, right? What we do is we run them down until they get tired, and then we finally get the food after hunting. That's how it's been. And other than that, what we do is we set up traps. We use our brains to set up traps. That's also a trait of the humans, I guess. Oh, this is gonna be a bit annoying, isn't it? Yeah, that part is annoying, actually. Is there more parts here? Yeah, there is. Oh, there's more that I missed. Oh, we're gonna need some sort of, yeah, this guy. Okay, I think that's this part clean. Pretty sure. Yep. Okay, we're gonna do the other side now. Oh, we need soap, dude. We need soap. My bad, my bad. We need soap. Wait, have I done the pillars? I have, right? Yeah, I have. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, wait. Yeah. Please reach. Yep. W. Alright, we're just gonna do this from here. W range, W range. Big range. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna do it from here, the whole thing. And then we're gonna go a bit closer to do the finishing touches. That, of course, we will miss some parts because we are too far away from here. We're about to run out of soap. We're about to run out of soap. Right. Oh, that's clean. Weird. Really? Okay, we need to clean up the last two dolls there. I mean to do that, but sure. Okay, this is the point where my body would often get tired after a while, sitting down for this amount of time. How long is this recording? Like 50 minutes. This is usually where it gets tiring. Right, let's just... Oh, there's little bits that we need to do up here, actually. Yeah, we didn't see that. Alright, okay, let's go up here first. Alright, I think that's all on the side. We just have to do the doll. We're gonna need another angle. We haven't done the bottom part also. Oh, okay. Can we go, yep, this part? This part right here. And then, yep, the inside. We often miss that. And, oh, there it is. I missed that part. That's the wall. Bottom parts. I think we're gonna take off the thing. Oopsies. I didn't mean to do that. What else are we missing? This bit right here. This bit right here. Are we missing something else? Oh, we are. Bottoms? No. Tops. I think that's finished. Yeah, alright. We're gonna do this floor now because I forgot. My bad. Yeah, I'm starting to feel some neck pain now after about like an hour. An hour of sitting is where the neck pain is starting to appear. So we're gonna have to readjust a little bit. Maybe Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Maybe playing this game with a controller would be much more easier. Easier as in like it would be less tiring on the body, because controller is much more comfortable. That's the truth. That's just objectively the truth. But the amount of control that you have over your character, I don't like it. It's very, what's the word for it? It's much less control than I would have if I were playing with a mouse and a keyboard. Okay, let's wash this down. Wash it down. I think we're almost done here. It feels like we are, at least. I don't actually know. That's a cat. Come on, cat. How are you guys not clean yet? The front side? Oh yeah. Not bad. Okay, we're gonna do the walls on this area now. Oh, gallery rocky wall. Sure. Excuse me, cats. You are in the way. And that's very annoying. You guys need to get out of the way, honestly. Right. That works? Sure. But I think it will leave some splotches at the end of it, and we don't want that. We do not like that. You wouldn't want that at all. So we're just gonna do this the soapy way. The good old trusted soapy way. Where's the tool? Yep. Okay, I forgot. Wait, can I just stand here? Oh yeah, I can. That's nice. We are 70% done. That's cool. I think we have... Oh yeah, the roof. The inside roof we haven't completed. This flying plane we haven't done also. Right, that's... Okay, oh, I'm stuck. Right, we're gonna do this floor now. Let's see if we can do this without soap. I think without soap it should start like this. Yeah. Not bad, honestly. Let's do the other side now. We're gonna have to flip around. Right. We're gonna have to do another passes on those little spots. Okay, bit more. Okay. Alright. We haven't washed this from the front side, so it's not gonna get the completed notification because we haven't washed it from the other side. But might as well. We're gonna do this first from the inside. Excuse me, Bigfoot. You are in the way. Sorry. Yep, he's done now. Right, we're just gonna wash this from downstairs later on. For now, we're gonna be washing these. Okay, we're moving too fast now. There's no way of controlling like the speed other than like looking down, because somehow you're like really slow for some reason when you are looking at the floor, but it doesn't happen when you're looking like so close to a wall. So I think that's a bit annoying, honestly. I think we're gonna have to use soap on this one. Yeah, we're gonna have to use soap. Soap it up. Soap up the whole thing from the side. We're gonna have to switch side after this. We're gonna have to do it from the other side after this bit. But hold on, let's just get this bit done first, one by one. We do not want to rush. This is what I meant when I say we're gonna have to go from the other side, because this thing are three-dimensional. There's like little trees, so you have to get it from the other side also. Right, now we can wash it down. Let's wash it down. Go to the other side. Go towards this general area. Right. Okay. Oops, my bad. Okay, we got the backdrop done. Okay, the trees finished too, right? I think. Yeah, they are. Okay. We're gonna do these trees now. Okay, we're gonna do it from this side first. Oh, well, my bad. Oh yeah, we haven't done this bit. We're gonna do that then. I hate having to like prone down like this. It's so annoying. Because but you are too close to the ceiling to not prone down. Crouching is still too close, so that's why we have to like prone down all the way like this bit. This one right here. Right. Okay, I think that's all. Yeah. Dude, my neck is genuinely killing me right now. Alright, okay. Now I said before, I think it's a bit weird because when I played FPS game, I don't feel this tingling sensation on my shoulders. I don't feel it at all. But it happens when I'm playing like this kind of games for some reason. Like it just happens. So I don't know why that is, why that's the case, but it is the case. Oh, I'm stuck. Maybe, wait, I'm stuck. Right. Oh, we still have, oh yeah, we're trying to do this bit now. Okay, hold on. Let me try something real quick. Right. Oh, I can? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I am switching to a controller now, because my hands are not my hands, but rather my shoulders is starting to have that tingly sensation, which is starting to get really bad. So we don't want that, right? Oh no, that's not what I meant. It's not what I meant. Nope. Yep, this is the one. Okay. Maybe I should play this game laying down, dude. Playing this game laying down. Wait, what was that? Huh? Wait a minute. What what is that? Huh? You can unsoap things? What the hell? Oh, you can unsoap things. Wait a minute. Nobody told me that. So I think that would be useful in a scenario where you run out of soap, right? And you have to like uh you need soap in other areas, so you unsoap the thing. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Are we done here? Yeah, we are. All right. And we have the roof left and the toys left. Right. Okay, we're gonna do the roof first. Oh wait. Yeah, we're gonna do this bits. There's the nice thing about playing on controller is you can walk side to side slowly. But the control, I do not have the greatest aim on controller. I do not play shooter games on controller. I think it's hard. I don't like it at all. Although some shooter games allows assist, like aim assist, when playing with a controller. So maybe I'll give it a shot sometimes in the future. Playing shooter games with controller for the first time. Last time I did it was on a Xbox 360 when I was like 13 years old, 14 maybe. Yeah, around that time. Let's continue with our job here. Oh, I'm stuck. I don't even know what I'm stuck at. Okay, we're about to run out of soap, so we need to wash things down really quickly. Alright, okay, this spill. Oh. Alright. Oh, I misclicked. I swear to God, I misclicked. Oh my God, that is so annoying. I misclicked. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to put down the soap and switch. Oh my God, that is so annoying. I did not mean to do that. I swear I did not mean to do that, dude. See, yeah, my shoulders is fine now. It's not killing me anymore. It's not as tiring to play on controller versus playing on keyboard. It's very tiring to play on keyboard, honestly, for a prolonged period of time. It's very taxing on the shoulders, the traps, and the wrist also. You can get carpal tunnels. It's not good. Right, okay, do not misclick now. Stop firing and then press this button. Right, yeah, and then rotate. Rotate, yeah. Oh, can I get on top of this thing again? Hold on. I'm stuck. Okay. I think having it done from, yeah, this is much better. Doing it from the bottoms. This makes more sense. You have more coverage. Oh. All right, that's that part then. Wait, what's the highlight buttons on? Nope. Stop. Nope, that's not the highlight. Okay, that's the highlight button. All right. Wait, I need to readjust again here. Let me just readjust my position a little bit. Right, okay, I think this is good. That makes, wait, okay, can I do, yeah, okay, I could. Highlights, sure. Need to stop, and then soap. Soap it up. I think we're gonna do this like panels by panels, if that makes sense, because the soap only replenish whenever you complete a certain parts. So that's why we're gonna wash this down panels by panels. Oh, oh, that's a bit annoying. You know what? Maybe we are doing it wrong. Maybe the correct way of playing this game is actually starting from the smallest thing first and then doing the big things. Because if you think about it, if I were to spray this little toys first, right? I would often accidentally spray at the walls. So then when it's actually time to do the walls, some of it would be done by accident. Right? Does that make sense? I think it does make sense. I think we should do that strategy next. We're doing the small bits first, and then we'll do the big walls, big ceiling later on. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh. Right. Oh, almost. Okay. I'm stuck. I cannot jump. Almost. Right. Okay. Let me jump into the other side. There are any parts I miss on this pillars? I don't think. Hehe. I think it also makes sense for me to like switch between controller and mouse and keyboard, just to mix up the posture when sitting down, so that we can make longer and longer videos, increasing the endurance of my ability to sit down. That makes sense. Okay, this is done. Right, we're gonna need the soap I'm stuck. I cannot jump. Why do we have... Oh yeah, I did put this here. I did. My bad, my bad. Wait, I wonder, can I travel? Nope. Can't. Oh. Look at that difference. That is actually a big difference, isn't it? I'm stuck. Okay. Oh, stuck again. Wait. Still doing up these caterpillars. Get the soap out, off the way. Get the power washer down. Alright. Rotate. Oh. Oh. They're a whole thing. They are not separated. The pillars. I thought the pillars were like segregated. Separated. To certain... Oh, I think we need to use this. Yeah. Right. Okay, we only have these things now. These toys things. Oh no, that's gonna be so annoying to deal with. Broski. Alright, give me the soap. Stop running away. Yeah, this is so annoying to deal with. That should be it, right? Oh, the top part, bro. How are we gonna get up there? Oh, stairs. Where was that? Oh, can I use the stairs? For this? Nope, cannot. Never mind. Can I use the stairs? For... Oops, stuck. I'm stuck. Let's rotate. Can I put it here? Like... Oh, right there. I'm spamming X. I'm spamming X. It's not working, guys. How am I supposed to... Oh, this hitbox in this game, dude. I swear it's so annoying. Oh my god. I give up. This shit is undoable, dude. So weird. So not nice. Okay, let's just do this from here then. Soap. No soap. Okay, cool. Planes. Soap. Stop soap. Hup. Aye, big. No extension. This one doesn't move. It just shoots random things. Nope, that is not what I... Yep, that's what I meant. Okay, we're gonna need to go back to that side. Sorry, cats. Excuse me. And nozzle. I think the bottom parts, yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to go from the... Excuse me, Bigfoot. Now we're gonna have to go. Oh, I missed that part right there. Okay, we're gonna have to sit down, take this off, spray with some soap from the belly, the underside, and rotate. Alright, that works. Cool. We finally have the plane done. We just have this 1, 2, 3, and 4 things left to do. Oh, it moves too. What the hell is that? Alright, let's cover it up with soap. And then, wait, no, put the soap away. I mean, it's kind of helping because the thing is rotating. Stop moving, bro. Why isn't it done yet? Oh. I need to get the inside. Right, soap. I thought that was gonna be a train that comes out of that bits, but apparently not. Okay, maybe I should switch back to controller. Wait, no, to mouse and keyboard. Because this requires good aim. But you know what? It's actually a good practice for me to just use controller at all times. So that I can like make longer videos. Because I don't get as tired. But it's so annoying. I hate playing with a controller. Because I'm not laying down on a bed. Maybe if I'm laying down on a bed, it would be nice to be playing with a controller. Okay, let's switch back to mouse and keyboard real quick. Oh. Okay, I forgot the controls. That's weird. Alright. Oh, we need to wash this down. Oh, the back side of it. Oh, I'm moving. Right, okay. Then we can take the nozzle off now. And continue with this short range approach. Right. Oh, nope. Missed some bits there. Right. Back to good old washer. We're gonna have to wash this thing down. Let's go to the other side. Woo! Volcano smoke. I didn't see that. Wouldn't it be crazy if we do not miss anything? Like, oh, we did miss some things here. If what if right? If we just complete this thing and the job is done, we didn't miss any spots anywhere. Wouldn't that be cool? Let's see it happen then. Hopefully. But if that is the case, I don't want to complete the mission yet. I want to wait a minute. Let's finish up souping this thing. Right, I want to play this game. Oh, it looks so very different from the first time we were here. Where's the raid? Yeah. Choo 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 choo. I want to play this game for real. Yeah. Spray them down, bro. Okay, that's enough. I'm bored. Give me the... Yep. I missed. I did. So yeah, it's not gonna happen. We did miss a couple of things. Are we done? No, we're not. We're not done. Is this thing done? Yes, it is. Right. This thing. This gate. Huh? Where? I don't see it. Which part? Oh. What? Oh, the top. Okay. This pillars also. All right, that's that's actually not that much. All right, W job. Good job. I had fun on this mission. It's genuinely a good one, and we missed a couple of uh opportunities. We should have go from the small things to the big things. We went from the big things to the small thing instead. So we're gonna be doing that next time around. All right, I think that's gonna be it for today's episode. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Until next time, good night.